Hello, my friend. How are you today?
What's up, Eduardo? What's up, people? Everyone out there. Welcome to episode 2 of the TUNG podcast. Very blessed to be here. Very blessed to make it even all the way to episode 2. That's a huge mile marker. Eduardo, what's going on with you? How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you. Today,
What are you drinking?
Yes, I'm drinking Hughes. Hughes is it's strawberries with pineapple, papaya.
All right. And is it natural? Do you make it yourself?
I did on liquid.
All natural.
Total natural. Everything.
All right. Looks good. Alrighty, so today we got a pretty special episode. We got a couple topics we're gonna cover. Eduardo, anything you want to start us off with?
Yes, look, I would like to talk about a special day. For example, do you know that yesterday was International Women's Day? So
You know what? I did receive an email about that. Yes, yesterday was International Women's Day.
Yes, so I would like to speak about that, about a special day, days to remember some events. So maybe we can speak about that.
Absolutely. So special days, when you say it that way, are not holidays, because holidays are also very special days.
Yes, it could be, for example, not all special days are holidays, but there are special days, right? For example, here in Peru, not all the special days necessary is a free day for not work or holiday. But even we remember that and we do special things on work. For example, yesterday wasn't a special day, but no, it wasn't holiday day. So if you notice, not all the special days are holidays. But what do you think about special days? Today I wasn't thinking about two main things. A special day is a date or a day, for remember something or for company sells some article or to celebrate something. What do you think? Do you think it was created to make people reflect or to make company sales? What do you think?
Well, special days, number one, the word special. So let's kind of like tap into that real quick. Special is like unique. It almost comes from the word especially. Special. It's like not common, something that happens, every once in a while. So special days, to me, what might cause the difference between a special day and a holiday is that holidays are recognized by the government, right? Your government recognizes holidays. They're national. Christmas, Thanksgiving. And by the way, with all the respect to all of the listeners, I'm just speaking on the holidays in the United States. Yes. that we celebrate. Now coming up is St. Patrick's Day. It's Irish. You have to wear green. If you don't wear green, they come and they pinch you. Weird, some weird holiday. But special days are maybe days that could be a holiday, but maybe are not recognized by the government. So therefore, they just kind of put it in place as a special day. Like you said, sometimes people don't work on special days, correct?
Yes, for example, as you mentioned, Peru is the same. In some specific dates, the government says, okay, this is not laboral days. So you can find there, as you mentioned, the Christmas, Independence Days, or work-year days, or if you remember some battles, if you remember some saints. So you can use that as a holiday, right? And of course, but it's the same here. But I want to know that what do you think about this? Do you think that it's correct to not work on day, or do you think that it's people reflect about some special days, or do you think only they use an excuse to do other things?
Well, I think it's really on a case by case basis, because Halloween is a holiday, but we work on Halloween.
Yes,
but I like to work on Halloween because I go to work and I wear like a funny hat, or I wear like a funny costume, and it's almost fitting. It almost makes sense to go to work. Christmas. Look, man, I'm gonna tell you a quick story, man. In one of my older jobs, I had to work on Christmas Day in the evening at night. And I remember going with my family on Christmas morning. Mind you, I woke up with my daughter. She opened all her gifts. We had a Christmas breakfast. It was delicious. I spent time with the family, like hours and hours. And it was like about 6, 7 o'clock. And I said, oh, well, thank you for having me, but I have to go to work. Mm-hmm. And everybody looked at me like, you have to work today? Like they were so upset. They were so confused. Like, if they've never heard of anyone working on Christmas, there are people that have to work on Christmas too, because the world has to keep turning, right? Everybody can't just stop working. Police have to keep working. If not, the bad guys and the robbers and the thieves can steal things on Christmas.
Yes.
The guy that controls the bridge has to keep working, or else the boats can't pass. So no matter what, some people have to always keep working. But anyways, not to get off track, special days. Why don't you give me a couple more examples of some special days that you might have? You said International Women's Day. What are some other special days that you guys celebrate?
Here in Peru, for example, the same Independence Day.
Time out. Independence Day, but your Independence Day or my Independence Day?
My Independence Day.
Okay, and what day is that?
28th of July and 29th of July. But normally people use that not to remember that we are an independent country, right? But they use that to travel. They use to sell something. They use especially to travel inside or to rest. But for example, there are some days. I say that there are some days that are more to reflect, to use the day as a day of reflection, right? For example, in the Women's Day. Women's Days is like to reflect that many women fight for have the same laws or other person like men, for example. Many people use the day to reflect, to send message, to say something to girls, telling them, yeah, you have to continue fight. We have to continue find the same laws, everything else, right? So, for example, Independence Day here, nobody says, yes, we were independent because we freedom of our person who control us. No. And people used to go travel. People used to go other parts. Or for example, to remember some battle. When we have a battle, we decree no working day because we have to remember that battle. But nobody cares that, right? So there are special days that are more reflexive than others, right? And there are others that use, for example, as Halloween, for example, that people use that to sell, to go to parties, to celebrate that day, but not because of the main message, but because of what you can do on that, right? It's really weird. Or for example, on Christmas, it's for union, for be with your family, as you mentioned. But many people use that to buy, to give you some special things. but not necessary to reflect, right? Not necessary to the main purpose. Of course, there are other
Yeah, not to recognize the birth of Christ on Christmas, because that's what the holidays, that's what it's about. Yeah, I kind of have a little tiny issue with that. I think people take advantage of the benefits and the perks of these special days and holidays, but don't really get to the understanding and to really know why this day is even here. And I don't like that. I think people should really do some research. If you're going to celebrate the day, if you're going to take the day off, if you're going to benefit from it, at least understand. At least have some common conscious of why you're taking the day off, why you're, like yesterday was Women's Day. Honestly, it wasn't until recently that I really understood that it was like an actual day that is celebrated every year. I wasn't fully aware. I know I've heard about it briefly, but look, I am surrounded by women. I have my girlfriend, my daughter, my mom. Of course I'm gonna honor women on Women's Day.
Yeah, but for example, I like that because in some of the message that I have read in many status or in many companies, they mention something that can make me reflect about the paper of women on our society, right? How we can recognize that we need to have the same laws. So that day I like to get particular because you can reflect about we have to build a better world for everyone. Besides, for example, yesterday my father called me and told me, hey, we are going to have a dinner in a restaurant because of the Women's Day, because I want to invite your mother and your sister. So I said, okay, let's go, let's see there. So I went there. So it was a good moment to meet my family and to maybe pass time with them, right? But for example, this day was a reflection day, right? So maybe this kind of day helped us to find us and to reflect in many things. Some of them, of course, but some other are used, like as I mentioned, for do other activities, right? Or to use it as an excuse to do other things. So it's quite necessary sometimes special days, because some of them could be used as reflective, or the other could be as do something that you like, right?
You said something interesting. You said some people use it for a sale, for a company sale. And you're right. There's the Memorial Day weekend extravaganza at City Furniture. Like they have like the 4th of July sale at the mall. Yeah, definitely. Is Black Friday a special day?
Not here, because for me, for example, I do not buy anything on Black Friday because I don't believe on that. I don't believe.
Okay, but you don't believe in it. You don't believe in it. But is it a day? Is it like, do other people follow it?
Here in Peru, yes, I think yes, but it's not so extreme like in other countries. Because the discount is not like oh wow, it's a real discount now. But in other countries it's different, I know.
Nah, here, I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. I've never really slept outside or even cared about Black Friday. I once had to work a Black Friday, like work at the mall, younger, during a Black Friday, and it can be a little crazy. So look, I have a list here of some special days, just like a bunch of them. I'm just gonna read through a few of them. I'm gonna read the ones that I think are interesting. Okay, I'm gonna read like 5 or 10.
Okay.
So look, in January, you got National Trivia Day.
And
trivia is like A trivia is like when you ask questions and they have the answer. Like when you do a trivia for something, is basically asking questions to see how much somebody knows about a particular topic. I don't know, National Trivia Day,
No,
Martin Luther King Day.
Yes.
That's a holiday.
Sorry, Martin Luther King is really known here too, because
that's a holiday though.
Yes, I know that you celebrate that, because here on Peru,
yes, we do.
In our history course, we remember that, and but you, it really exists so many special day in the United States, or you can mention me that the mainly, because here in Peru there are a lot of special days, and some of them are stupid, but for example, look, there are Friends Days, there are a Pisco Sour Day, there is a typical drinking, so many things.
Yeah, like here I see National Hugging Day. That's weird.
Yeah, it's totally weird.
Groundhog's Day.
Groundhog Day.
National Pizza Day.
Okay, here we have
Super Bowl Sunday.
Okay. What else?
Valentine's Day, President's Day.
It's here. Valentine's Day is the day that most people buy things, most people sell, most companies sell, because it's like you need to show, you need to send something to you, that the person you love.
Okay, here's a special day that we celebrate, and to me, it is very important and dear to my heart. April Fool's Day.
April Fool's Day. What is that?
April Fool's Day is April 1st.
Okay.
So April 1st, you have to play a joke on somebody. Like a prank.
Yes. Here in Peru we have the same day. I think that is on November, that when you celebrate a death date, you normally use that date to make joke to other person. Okay, each other.
Earth Day, where people go outside and they plant trees.
Yes, and they
clean up.
Yes, for example, there was a day that many people there was a year that many people create or follow this day, and most of them did what they did was they went outside to their house and they turned off the light, and they stayed there for 1 minute to turn off the light of your house and be outside of your house and reflect about this day, how you consume, how much energy you consume, how that much your impact on the world, on the air, so on the environment. So it was a good day. I like it.
So, Eduardo, I have a great idea. I think on this podcast, we should celebrate every special day. Let's see if every day we can find a special day somewhere in the world. Okay, maybe not every day, but as much as we can, let's try to acknowledge and let's try to understand most. Look, I'm gonna send you. I have a list of all the special days, holidays, sporting days.
Perfect.
And that way,
yes,
we can bring some understanding.
Yes, and we can share how you celebrate that day, and we can share you how we celebrate that day, and how especially, how much is day especially for us.
Yep, and I'm not going to take the day off, and I'm not going to go drinking, and I'm going to be right here in front of this camera with this microphone on that day, and I'm going to talk with you guys, and we're going to figure out what these days are. I'm not just going to gain the benefits and perks, take the day off and relax and not acknowledge the day. Like, this happens here all the time. We have Labor Day, Memorial Day, and no one even, I don't work today, it's Labor Day. But they don't realize that Labor Day is to recognize the people that work.
Yes.
Labor.
Yes.
And if, for example,
Yes, totally, totally. And that's why we need to make them remember that the real essence, the real message of each day.
Yeah, special National Kissing Day, National Ice Cream Day, Cousins Day, Parents Day, Book Day. Wow, there's a lot of days, man.
And I think that there are a lot of days that were created to sell. I think, for example, the pizza days. What do you think is the main purpose of pizza day? That people buy pizza, right? For example, here we have the same. If you want to celebrate your friend's day, what is the main purpose? That you join with your friends and you start together and drink or start to do something, right? But it's that I say when some days, some special days are created for one purpose, consume.
Yes, definitely,
okay.
especially
Okay.
holidays.
And that's okay. And that's okay. And that's okay.
Do you have Halloween stores over there in Peru?
I mean, many people go to parties, dressing extravagant things, but particular I don't not celebrate. I do not celebrate, but
are there? But are there stores that sell Halloween costumes?
Yes, as Halloween, but it's a day that we copied from you from the United States because here in Peru we do not have Halloween as a part of our history, right? But I suppose that you have one.
If you go to a Halloween store the day before Halloween, it is madness. It is crazy. It is a party, 100%.
Yes. And for example, on
you gotta check that out sometime.
We have copied your custom, your behavior because, for example, when here in Peru is Halloween day, you are going to see many children asking in many stores, "Hey, please, sweet candy." It's like okay, but they do that. In particular, they go to the stores. They go to stores because they don't touch people's house, person's house. They touch stores.
Got it. But yeah, I think it's important to have these days. I think as humanity goes through, pandemic wars, I think these special days are needed. They're good to keep us together, to bring us together, to keep us happy. And they're definitely needed, and they bring high morale to the culture. And I am totally for the special days, the holidays, every day.
Yes, it's necessary sometimes because it helps us. It helps us to be together, to reflect. Sometimes it's really necessary. So I totally support some of them, of course, because there are others that I say, seriously, is this going to be a special day?
I hear you.
Yes.
Go ahead, Eduardo. You too.
But we have to adapt, right? We have to adapt.
I hear you. Hopefully, there's a calendar that we can buy, that we can put up, so we can try our best to keep up with the special days.
Yes, we should do that. We totally should do that. What else, my friend? What did you do yesterday for International Women's Day? Did you heal your wife? Did you give her something special, like flowers or something?
Well, to be honest, Eduardo, in my life, every day is International Women's Day. Every single day, I try my best to be a gentleman and show love to the special women in my life. So, but yesterday was fairly a regular day, just work stuff, some meetings. But now that I'm a little more in tune with these special days, hopefully next year we can definitely plan something a little special. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a dinner or something. We'll see what the future brings. But How about you? Anything exciting on your end?
No, totally normally. This day I was like to home office. I don't like home office. I really don't like home office because I feel so unproductive because I do not have a plan how to develop a home office. But I hope return to my office as soon as possible.
What do you guys use to communicate when you're in home office?
For WhatsApp, for WhatsApp, I write for WhatsApp.
Alrighty. Look into Slack.
I am going
good
to.
app
I have
to
tried, but I
communicate.
think my people are very. How can I say that? People that
Savvy.
they're not very familiar with that technology, but it's a thing that we have to fix. So I hope this fixes as soon as possible. Okay, my friend, we have arrived to the finish of this podcast. It's really always a pleasure to you to share my experience, to share my point of view, to discuss on topic with you because it helped me to see other point of view and to make me notice other theories or other ways to think or to make things. Really, thank you for that.
No, absolutely, Eduardo. The pleasure is mine. This is episode 2, Special Days. We'll try our best to keep up with the special days. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. You guys stay tuned. Remember, you guys can check us out on Anchor and Spotify for the time being. Little by little, things will continue to grow and to evolutionize. But for now, stay positive, and I'll catch you guys later. Eduardo, have a good one. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you very much, Ramon. Thank you very much.